What if I told you that with just a few affordable drugstore products, you could look more radiant, more confident, and years younger? Starting today? Many women over 50 think glowing, flawless makeup means spending a fortune. Not true. In this video, I'll reveal 10 simple, inexpensive hacks that bring back your natural beauty and sparkle. Stay until the end, because the final trick is my ultimate secret weapon for timeless radiance. The first secret to smooth, youthful makeup isn't foundation. It's the layer beneath it. Many women skip primer, thinking it's optional. But as skin matures, texture, pores, and fine lines become more visible, and foundation alone can settle or fade unevenly. That's where a good primer makes all the difference. Here's the truth. You don't need an expensive primer to get professional results. Drugstore options like ELF or NYX have formulas that rival high-end brands. Choose a pore-filling primer for the T-zone if you have enlarged pores or oiliness, and a hydrating or radiant primer on your cheeks to bring back glow. You can even mix the two. Matte where you need control, luminous where you want light. To apply, use clean fingers and gently press the primer into your skin instead of rubbing. This creates a smooth, even surface that grips your makeup and makes it last all day. The result? Foundation glides on effortlessly, fine lines blur, and your complexion looks plump and fresh instead of dry or heavy. Once you see how even your base looks, you'll never skip this step again. And the best part, your skin will feel silky, not sticky. And after we prep the canvas, the next hack is all about the product that brings your skin back to life, without spending more than $15. One of the biggest makeup mistakes mature women make is using heavy, matte foundations. They promise coverage, but in reality, they settle into fine lines and exaggerate dryness. The secret to looking fresh and radiant is choosing light-reflecting formulas that bring skin back to life. Drugstore brands like ELF, L'Oreal, and Maybelline now make beautiful, luminous bases that feel weightless, yet perfect, uneven tone. Look for words like radiant, hydrating, or glow on the label. A popular favorite among women over 50 is the ELF Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's sheer brightening and leaves your complexion looking like healthy skin, not heavy makeup. If you need more coverage, don't pile on layers. Instead, apply a thin base and spot correct with concealer where needed. This keeps the skin breathable and natural. Use a damp sponge or clean fingers to blend, always starting from the center of the face outward. When light catches your cheeks, forehead, and nose, the glow gives an instant lift, softening lines and adding vitality. And since these products are under $20, you can experiment guilt-free until you find your perfect match. You'll notice people won't see your makeup. They'll see you. If you're finding this helpful so far, tap like and subscribe. It really helps the channel and lets more women find these tips. Stay with me, because the final hack is the one that makes your whole face look lifted without any surgery or expensive tools. Concealer can be your best friend or your biggest enemy. Many women over 50 make the mistake of applying it the same way they did decades ago. Thick layers under the eyes from corner to corner. But mature skin moves and heavy concealer settles into fine lines, making you look more tired instead of rested. The fix? Strategic placement. Instead of painting the entire under eye, apply a small amount only where darkness or depth appears, usually the inner corner and the tear trough. Blend outward gently with a fingertip or a damp sponge. This brightens the area without emphasizing texture. Choose a creamy, hydrating formula like Maybelline Instant Age Rewind or ELF, Hydrating Camo Concealer. Avoid full coverage matte products. They can age the eye area instantly. Here's a quick pro tip. After blending, wait 10 seconds, then press a single tissue over the area to absorb extra product before lightly dusting translucent powder. It locks everything in place without looking dry or cakey. The result is a well-rested, bright look that says, "I slept 8 hours." Even if you didn't. And while your complexion now looks radiant and awake, your eye makeup can still make or break the illusion. Let's move to the next hack, the one that redefines how you see eyeshadow forever. Eyeshadow can feel intimidating after 50. Many women stop wearing it because they think shimmer will highlight wrinkles or that their lids are too hooded to bother. But with the right tones and placement, shadow can completely open your eyes and restore their sparkle. Start simple. Choose a cool or warm palette that complements your features. If you have silver or ash hair and blue or gray eyes, cool tones like mauve, rose, and plum are flattering. If your coloring is warmer, think golden hair or green eyes. Soft peach, taupe, or bronze tones add warmth and radiance. Apply a light matte shade all over the lid to even the tone, then a slightly deeper shade in the crease using windshield wiper motions. To lift the eyes, add a subtle shimmer on the center of the lid, not the outer corners, so it catches light without emphasizing texture. Drugstore palettes like ELF Bite Size. Eyeshadows or NOX Ultimate Cool Neutrals offer the perfect balance of mattes and gentle shimmers. With this placement, your eyes appear bigger, brighter, and full of life. You'll rediscover that spark you thought you'd lost, and you'll see why shimmer, used wisely, is your secret ally. And speaking of framing your eyes, the next hack might surprise you, because it has nothing to do with shadow and everything to do with what sits just above it. Few things transform a mature face more than well-shaped brows, but this is also where many women go wrong. Overly dark, harsh, or heavily drawn brows can harden your features, while overly thin ones make the face look washed out and tired. The goal is balance, softness with definition. Start by brushing your brows upward to reveal their natural shape. Then, using a fine pencil or brow powder, sketch in light hair-like strokes, focusing mainly on sparse areas. Avoid heavy lines at the inner corners. This can make your expression look stern. Instead, keep the front soft and gradually build depth toward the tail. For color, choose 1 to 2 shades lighter than your hair if you're brunette, or 1 to 2 shades darker if you have silver or blonde hair. Affordable products like EILF Instant Lift Brow Pencil or L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Definer create that realistic, feathery effect without breaking the bank. Finish with a clear or tinted gel to hold hairs in place. It adds structure without stiffness. The difference is remarkable. Defined brows lift the entire face, open the eyes, and restore harmony. They tell the world you're polished, confident, and beautifully present. Now that your face is framed to perfection, let's add something that instantly brings youth and vitality back to your complexion. A touch of natural color in just the right place. Powder blush was perfect in our 30s. But after 50, it often clings to fine lines and dulls the skin. The secret to a youthful, healthy flush is switching to cream or liquid blush. These formulas melt into the skin, creating a glow that looks like it's coming from within. Choose soft, luminous shades like rose, berry, or peach, depending on your undertone. Cool complexions come alive with rosy pinks, while warmer skin tones look radiant in coral or apricot hues. Affordable gems like Marnie Cheek Kiss Cream Blush, or ELF. Putty blush are lightweight, blendable, and long-lasting. Apply with your fingers or a damp sponge directly on the apples of your cheeks, blending slightly upward toward your temples. Avoid placing blush too low. It can drag the face down. Instead, lifting it higher instantly gives the illusion of a mini facelift. Here's a bonus trick. Tap a tiny bit on the bridge of your nose or across the forehead for that fresh air glow. The result is radiant, youthful color that brightens your entire look. Cream blush doesn't just add life to your face, it softens it, giving you that dewy finish we all love. And once your skin looks this alive, it's time to make your eyes sparkle again. Not with color this time, but with something even more transformative. Nothing opens the eyes or revives youthfulness faster than beautifully lifted lashes. Yet many women over 50 stop using mascara or skip lashes altogether, believing they're too old for it. The truth? A lifted lash line instantly brightens the entire face. No injections required. If your lashes have become sparse or straight, look for mascaras labeled lifting, curling, or lengthening. Drugstore heroes like L'Oreal Lash Paradise or Maybelline Sky High work wonders. Wiggle the brush from the base to the tip to coat every lash evenly, then hold the wand at the ends for a few seconds to help the curl set. Here's a pro trick. Before mascara, use an eyelash curler to gently lift the lashes. And if your eyes are hooded, try an L curl or angled curler designed for mature eyes. It prevents smudging and gives an instant eye-opening effect. For special occasions, half-strip lashes placed on the outer corners can subtly lift your eyes without looking heavy or artificial. The result? Eyes that look awake, youthful, and full of life. When your lashes open up the eye area, it softens every other feature, even without heavy eyeshadow or eyeliner. And since your lashes frame your eyes so beautifully, the next hack completes the picture. It's the one that brings back color, confidence, and instant elegance to your smile. As we age, lips naturally lose volume and definition, and lipstick starts to feather into fine lines. But you don't need fillers or designer brands to bring them back to life, just a smart combination of liner and creamy lipstick. Start by applying a moisturizing balm to soften the lips. Then, using a lip liner one shade deeper than your natural lip color, trace just outside your natural border. Not exaggerated, just enough to restore fullness. Focus on lifting the corners slightly upward to create a subtle, youthful curve. For lipstick, skip the drying matte formulas. Instead, choose creamy or satin finishes from affordable lines like Revlon Super Lustrous or Maybelline Color Sensational. Shades like mauve, berry, and rosewood flatter almost everyone and add warmth back into the face. To create dimension, dab a bit of lighter lipstick or gloss in the center of your lips. This reflects light and gives the illusion of volume, a soft plumpness that looks fresh, not forced. Well-defined lips bring balance to your features and instantly elevate your entire look. You'll find that even with minimal makeup elsewhere, a polished lip makes you look pulled together and radiant. Now that your color and confidence are restored, let's make sure all that effort lasts, with a setting method designed specifically for mature skin. Setting makeup is essential, but it's also where many mature women accidentally undo their hard work. Too much powder can settle into lines and make skin look dry or chalky. The key is to set strategically, not everywhere. Start by lightly pressing a tissue over your face to absorb any excess moisture. Then, using a small, fluffy brush, apply a finely milled, translucent powder only where you truly need it, typically the T-zone, chin, and just beneath the eyes. Avoid sweeping motions. Instead, press gently to keep the foundation in place without disturbing your base. Some of the best drugstore options include Rimmel Stay Matte, ELF Halo Glow Setting Powder, or Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. These blur texture while keeping your natural radiance intact. If your skin is very dry, skip powder altogether and use a hydrating setting spray instead. Mist it lightly across your face from arm's length. It melts products together and gives a seamless, dewy finish. This step seals your makeup, adds longevity, and softens any remaining edges. It's like using a photo filter in real life, subtle but transformative. Your skin should look alive, not masked, radiant, not rigid. And now for the final step, the one simple trick that ties everything together, giving your face that lit-from-within glow women spend hundreds trying to replicate. Here's a little-known secret. Glow isn't about glitter, it's about placement. When done right, a touch of radiance makes the skin look hydrated, lifted, and full of vitality. When done wrong, it can emphasize lines or texture. The trick is in how and where you apply it. You don't need luxury highlighters for this step. Affordable favorites like ELF, Halo Glow Wand, Milani Strobe Light, or Wet n Wild Mega Glow give stunning results. Choose a shade that's close to your skin tone. Champagne for fair skin, rose gold for medium tones, and bronze for deeper complexions. Apply just a tiny amount to the tops of your cheekbones, the bridge of the nose, and a hint above the brow bone. These are the areas that naturally catch light. Skip the forehead and chin. Those zones tend to show texture. Blend with your fingertips to melt it into the skin, letting the glow become part of your complexion rather than sitting on top of it. When the light hits your face, it creates that soft, expensive-looking luminosity that says healthy, not heavy. It's the finishing touch that gives your entire look cohesion. Fresh, modern, and effortlessly elegant. And before we wrap up, let's go over one simple everyday routine that brings all 10 hacks together. A 5-minute ritual that makes you look radiant even on your busiest mornings. Now that you know the 10 hacks, here's how to put them together into a quick, elegant daily routine. You don't need an hour, just 5 minutes. Start with clean, moisturized skin. Apply your primer only where needed, radiant on the cheeks, pore filling on the T-zone. Use a lightweight, glowing base or tinted product to even out your complexion. Brighten under your eyes with concealer in the inner corners only. Then sweep on a hint of cream blush high on your cheeks. A touch of shimmer on the lids, soft brows, and a coat of mascara will open your eyes beautifully. Finish with a creamy lipstick in your favorite shade and a quick mist of setting spray to lock everything in. This simple routine enhances every feature naturally. You'll step out the door glowing, confident, and effortlessly put together. No expensive brands, no complicated steps, just timeless beauty that celebrates who you are. Thanks for watching till the end. If this video helped, give it a like and subscribe for more ways to look and feel amazing after 60. You're a queen. Keep shining, and check out our next video for even more inspiration.